You guys have been going absolutely nuts asking me what are my favourite cars within Need for Speed Payback. Well, today we're actually going to be talking about them, and we're going to be talking about the top 3 best race cars today that I use in Need for Speed Payback. Now, as we do know, there's a hell of a lot of cars in Need for Speed Payback, but there is only a certain ones that are actually really good, as in handling, acceleration and top speed. The cars range from the Amazon P130 to the Focus RS all the way up to the Pagani Huayra. Now, within this video, we're actually going to find out, is it best spending the big bucks to get the Pagani Huayra, which will cost you 1.3 million, or just getting the Amazon P130, which won't even cost you 100,000. Now, with that being said, I really hope you do enjoy this video, and if you do want to see more of these, let me know in the comment section below, and also tell me what your favourite cars at this very moment are to use on Need for Speed Payback. Well, let's start with the Pagani. A couple of weeks ago, we actually managed to get this car for free, but if you don't, it is going to set you back 1.3 million. But the question is it worth that price tag within Need for Speed? My personal opinion, yes it is. This is so fast and so good in the corners. It does 0 to 60 in around 3 seconds, which is blistering speed, and has a top speed of 239 once fully upgraded. Now for the live tuning, I have the downforce all the way down to low, and the steering sensitivity all the way set to high. This is a perfect example of the acceleration. Look how quickly we get past our opponent at the start of the race, and we're already in the lead. And when it comes to the handling, there's going to be a lot of cars on this motorway, but since we've got the sensitivity set to high, we are going to be dodging them really easy. Normally in cars, when you're about to hit a corner, you have to start turning a couple of yards before you reach the corner, but with this Pagani, you can literally do last second turns and you still manage to stay on the road. With this Pagani, it's got the full package, top speed, acceleration and handling, so it is definitely worth the price tag. But if it is a car you are struggling to get, if you've got over 1 point something million, I definitely do recommend getting the Pagani over the Aston Martin Vulcan. Yes, you're probably thinking, why a BMW in your top 3 race cars on Need for Speed? Well, there's actually quite a lot of answers to that question, and one of the answers are it can actually change from a 4-wheel drive to a 2-wheel drive, so that definitely does come in handy. 4-wheel drive, better traction, faster acceleration. 2-wheel drive is just a 2-wheel drive. BMW may not be as fast as Pagani, but it does 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds, which for a saloon like this is actually really quick, and one of the main factors of this, it is very strong. It also has a top speed at around 230 miles per hour. The live tuning for most of my cars, I always have to set the sensitivity to high, and with this BMW, always set it to 4-wheel drive, simply because look at the difference between the quarter-mile acceleration time compared to the 2-wheel drive. Now, like I said, one of the main factors was actually you can do a 4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive, but this is also really strong compared to the other hypercars, so you won't struggle bashing your opponents, also getting rid of the police. With the handling, it is a lot more heavier than the Pagani, but it does still handle well in the corners. Now, if you are looking to purchase this for yourself from the dealership, it is going to cost you around 125,000 to actually get this and own it for yourself, and then you're talking about another 100,000 to get it to level 399. At the end of the day, you can't actually moan at the price tag of 125,000, considering it's got one of the features in the game that no other car has. Rachel Teller's 350Z from Need for Speed Underground 2. Now, when this actually got announced it was going to be an abandoned car and getting brought into Need for Speed Payback, it was literally a dream come true. Apart from people moaning about the carbon fiber bonnet, the sound of the car near enough sounded the same from the original Need for Speed Underground 2, and the look near enough looked the same, but they got it spot on with the paint design on the side. Once again, this only goes from 0 to 60 in around 4 seconds and has a top speed of 230 miles per hour, but does that really matter because it's Rachel Teller's 350Z. Once again, I have the downforce set to low and also the steering sensitivity set to high, and we want to get a quick acceleration as possible. As you can see right now, we're trying to get past Jesse, and these opponents are set to the highest difficulty, and it is still managed to stay up to our opponent. Possibly you already have Rachel's 350Z. If you don't, you can actually make it yourself within a dealership and then downloading the design from the community store in the garage. But if you do already own it and it's just sat in your garage and you aren't even bothered to upgrade it to level 399, I definitely recommend you do so, because it could potentially become one of your best cars in Need for Speed Payback. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is my top 3 race car builds in Need for Speed Payback. If you do enjoy it, please give this video a like, and if you are brand new to the channel, subscribe and turn that bell notification on, and I'll see you next Tuesday.